Let's go to the session, start the session. Listen. Integrity, honoring the word and thoughts you gave it to you and to others. Authenticity, taking responsibility for what you feel as you and what you show to others as you and what others are feeling about you. And now we are entering into third. Throat center. A throat center. This throat center is blocked when there is a non-alignment between the imagination, expectation you carry about others and the others' expectation about you. Listen. When there is a non-alignment between your expectation about others and others' expectation about you, that is where the jealousy and comparison starts. Listen. You may have a superficial jealousy, superficial comparison, very superficial, like while you are driving in a Mercedes-Benz, if a BMW passes by, a superficial comparison. But those things does not affect you. The root jealousy, the root comparison which affects you is the non-alignment of your expectation and the other person's expectation. How many of you have in your life the non-alignment between your expectation towards them and their expectation towards you? Both of them are not in alignment. Then you have a problem in throat center. Anyakara is what you believe and project others to be for you as per your understanding. Listen. These are all like a legal definition. Anyakara is what you believe and project others to be for you. In this example, what I expect you for me and how I tell that to you. Clear? If I expect, now I am expecting Bhagavan to build a temple, even though he says he will not, but I am expecting and I am telling him. Clear? For example, now I am expecting Bhagavan to build a temple in Dallas, so I am expressing it to him. This is my Anyakara. He expects me should always honor all the words I utter and fulfill them. That is his Anyakara about me. Clear? But now there is a non-alignment where I am fulfilling but he is not ready to fulfill. Clear? So his throat has a problem. Now, is there anybody who are not cognizing? But if he builds the temple and I don't honor this time keeping or what he expects from me, then I have a problem. I have to alter, transform and stretch. Clear? You have an Anyakara about me, that I should always honor my word and this time keeping and everything. That is your Anyakara about me and my capability, my possibility. So I have an Anyakara about you as your capability and possibility. Means building a temple in Dallas. Do you commit for that and you wanted to withdraw that word? You don't want to commit.
Now I recommit, Swamiji. You know what happened after I told him I withdraw, I went back and saw, I said why I wanted to withdraw. Then I found out the weakness in me that I don't want to work. I want to be lazy. Oh my God, I came for this IA only to get out of that. Now I want to get in. No, I want to recommit. Thank you, Swami. it was a big sacrifice on my deal to get out of that laziness. Now I am doing, oh my God, I exposed myself and I just want getting into that. No, I don't know what I wanted to do. Thank
So
you.
you are
sir.
committing?
Yes, I am recommitting.
No, then declare the commitment.
The commitment was that 10 people in...
No, you have to, you utter the words, clear words. With integrity and authenticity,
Yes.
responsibility and enriching others. Commit.
With integrity, authenticity, and responsibility, and enriching others, that I have committed 10 people IA in July, Bali for 10 people IA, and a total of 75 end of this year, that December 31st,
You are committing it
2013.
back.
That I am committing back.
Temple, you don't want to commit. No, that is okay. No, you cannot. It's up to you.
Right now, I could only think that.
This much.
In this short time, that's what I could think. But
okay.
after this, Swamiji, I cannot say no. And so I will work on it. But I don't know when I will be able to build.
No,
Let me think of-
that when is, you can decide even as many years as you want.
Yeah, but
But you are committing.
yes, I am committing.
So did you guys feel I forced him? I made it very clear, na? Even before. If you don't commit, no problem. Listen, this is the power of authenticity, taking responsibility for others in authenticity. Clear?
Yes, Swamiji. It's very clear. Yeah, I know. But
If I can transform Bhagavan Reddy, I can declare I am a Purna Avatara. Not just Avatara. Purna Avatara.
and I always openly disagree. And this, because I was so authentic, so I didn't know, I didn't want to do. So I just wanted to be authenticity.
No, you are integrated. When you disagree and...
Yeah, correct. Integrated, sorry.
Not authentic. Now only you become authentic.
Correct, Swami. Correct.
Okay?
Yeah, I got the understanding. Swami.
See, now the game. But you already committed now, I can't play the game with you. I need somebody who has not committed. Only with them this understanding can come. Understand? Alright, you go. See here, let us imagine a volunteer here. What that volunteer expects from me is Anyakara about me. What I expect from him is Anyakara, my Anyakara for him. Clear? If I fulfill his expectation and he does not fulfill my expectation, his Vishuddhi as a problem. If he fulfills my expectation and I don't fulfill my Vishuddhi as a problem. Clear? So always be stretching, fulfilling everybody's Anyakara with whom your life is involved.
If you complete that, you cannot fulfill his expectation, then
Yes, if you complete it, then no problem.
then no problem.
No problem. Even then, you are not expressing your capacity. You are integrated but not authentic. Understand? See, when you say, for example, if Bhagavan Reddy has told me, I will not do that 10 people, he is integrated. He was not authentic. Now when he said, no, I am going to do it, he has become authentic. Understand? Now you will see, you will flourish in your business, you will flourish in your job, you will flourish in your relationships, in everything you will see, because you have decided not to give up on you. Understand? You have decided not to give up on you. You saw the live demonstration of somebody opening their Vishuddhi center. When he said he will not, his Vishuddhi was locked. The moment he decided he is going to do, his Vishuddhi opens. So I tell you, not giving upon you and others is the way to open the Vishuddhi. Don't give up on people. I demonstrated, I don't give up on him. I was very authentic with him. Even if he does not want to do, I did not force him, I just left it. But I am not going to give up on him. I am going to wait. I'll wait. And see to it, he realizes sometime. When I carry that cognition, I am going to wait. Immediately, he realizes. How many of you feel you also did not want to fulfill my expectation about you, but suddenly somehow you yourself came out and decided that you have to fulfill my expectation about you? Just like Bhagavan Reddy decided. How many of you have decided at least once in your life? So in all those moments, understand, my decision not to give up on you is the one which is pulling you up. That is the rope. That is the connection. Clear? Now, I'll repeat. Listen. My expectation about the other person is my anyakara about him. The other person's expectation about me is that person's anyakara about me. When there is a non-alignment between these two, Vishuddhi has a problem. Who fulfills it as flowered Vishuddhi, fulfill as a collapsed throat center. Clear? In the Vedic tradition, you are expected to wear the 6th Rudraksha in your ears because the ears which listened is honored. It is called Sundaravadam. Arugatti Sundaravadam means if you have listened the spiritual truths, it has to be decorated with and beautified. All the communities which had the tradition of initiation used to wear that. Brahmins, Vaishyas, the communities which had the tradition of initiation used to wear that. How many of you have seen your great-grandfather's photograph and all he was wearing? Means your communities all have the tradition of initiation. Arugatti Sundaravadam, it's called. So now you are all initiated. All your ears, you can decorate it. With Rudraksha or whatever you want, you can decorate it with the Sundaravada because you heard, you listened. Listen now. From now onwards, Nitya Dhyana Yoga, Nitya Kriya Yoga, Healer's Initiation, in everything I am going to sing the same song only. Same 4 tattvas only, including inner awakening. Why you know? Because you don't listen. I'll be singing this song in a different tune, but the same song it's going to be. So better listen in the first level itself. When you are not integrated and inauthentic, when you are non-integrated and inauthentic with the anyakara you carry about others, that reflects non-integrity and inauthenticity in the anyakara others carry about you. Got it? Let me repeat. If Bhagavan Reddy is not ready to fulfill my anyakara about him, I am only responsible for that, not Bhagavan Reddy. Getting it? How many of you are cognizing it? If Bhagavan Reddy does not want to enrich 10 people for inner awakening and he has succumbed to his laziness, he is not responsible. I am responsible. Because there is some incompletion in my anyakara about him. There is a non-integrity and inauthenticity. So, I have to take the responsibility. Here, fortunately, the strength of my responsibility has helped him to jump out of the laziness and he committed. Now, this is the power of my authenticity. Clear? But, still I have few people who are not ready to fulfill my anyakara. For that, I am responsible. Understand what I am saying? Bhagavan Reddy has now decided Maybe somebody is not ready to fulfill my anyakara about them. Then I am responsible for it. Then in that anyakara, I am giving you the example. Actually, I don't have any anyakara which is not fulfilled. That is different. If I have, clear? If I have some anyakara about Anshuman, I don't have. If I have, and if you don't commit for it or don't stretch yourself to fulfill it, then I am inauthentic. I am responsible. When you take responsibility for others' inauthenticity also, you see a new energy flowing from your throat center. A real Shakti. Shakti means taking responsibility for all Ashakti. Taking responsibility for all powerlessness. Anybody feels powerless. If I take responsibility for them, then I am expressing Shakti. How many of you feel, why should I take responsibility for others? Authentically, raise your hand. If you feel, why should I take responsibility for others? Raise your hand. There is a beautiful place for all you guys, graveyard. No, I am telling you the truth. Don't you understand? Life happens to you from others. Understand? Come on, the people who raised the hand, now listen. Do you cognize life happens to you from others? The same team, raise the hand. Do you cognize? See, same, the team which said, why should I take the responsibility for others? Raise your hand. Now, if you cognize, no, keep the hand raised. If you cognize life happens to you from others, raise the other hand also. Do you cognize life happens to you from others? So how many have not raised both the hands? You. Please come to the mic. You have, all you guys drop your hands. Now, ask your question. Don't you understand life happens to you from others? No. See, what all the main relationships fills your inner space and your day-to-day activity in your life? Mother. Father. Then?
Friend, Swamiji.
Friend. Then maybe little place for me also. So, how many? 6?
6.
So, do you think without the decision of these 6 people, cooperation of these 6 people, you will be able to have fulfillment in your life? You can't. Your mother has to fulfill your son dimension. The dimension you carry as a son, it can be fulfilled only by your mother, only by your father.
But she has different expectations, Swamiji.
What I am saying, whether she has expectation or not, your fulfillment can come only if she is fulfilled as your mother. See, she has different expectation, we will work that next. Whether to complete with her or align her to your achievement or you will align to our expectation is secondary. But do you understand, cognize, unless she feels fulfilled, having you as her son, you will not fulfill having her as your mother.
I won't have that completion, Swamiji.
You understand?
Yes.
So life happens to you from others, outside. You get it?
Yes.
Yes. I am your master. So now, only when you feel I am a complete master, I will feel you are a complete disciple and I will be fulfilled in the dimension of being your master. Otherwise, I can be fulfilled in millions of my disciples. See, if I have 1 million disciples, I may be fulfilled as a guru for all those 9,99,999 people, but not with you means I am unfulfilled, still I have to sit. So life happens to us outside. So we can't afford to say, why should I take the responsibility for others' expectation about me? All of you are getting it? So life enriches you, completes you, fulfills you in outside with others. You can't afford to say, why should I take the responsibility for others' anyakara about me? Clear?